Yeah. Anyway, guys, this thing, like I said, is razor sharp, and these springs are super strong. Let me get a Band-Aid. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. In today's video, guys, we're going to be opening up a box all the way from California. We're also going to be talking about some Barlow knives. I'm going to show you some of the best Barlow knives I have. I have a lot of them, but these are some of the best I have. And I'm also going to show you some of the not so well made Barlow knives, but they're still got some good steel in them. They just got cheap handles on them. I'm going to show you what they look like without the handles on there. So, and also at the end of this video, if you want to stick around, I'm going to be showing you some of my honeybees. I'm going to be showing you what capped and uncapped honey looks like. I'll show you what a drone looks like. I'm going to show you what the brood cells versus the drone cells look like. So it's pretty neat. So if you want to stick around, that'll be at the end of the video. So I just want to thank y'all for tuning in today, guys, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, here are some of my best Barlow knives that I have. These two are the same ones. I was just going to say, this one here is a Schrey USA 206. It's got engraved bolsters, but it's got some good carbon steel in it. Very well made knife. This one will be in the auction, guys, for Tunnels to Towers, because I got two of them. So this one will be in the auction come first week of April sometime. And this one here, guys, is an old-timer Barlow. And this one here is made by Ulster. But this here, guys, you could get this and several other knives. You'd buy several cans of Prince Albert, and then you send stuff in, and this would what you could get. This is a choice of, I think, 3 or 4 knives, but this is a great knife. It really is. They're worth about 70, 80 bucks on eBay. Very nice knife. Now this one here is a case XX. Now this one here was made in 1976. I think it's got Delrin handles. I think it is. Yeah. Delrin handles. Very nice knife. Look at that. Almost, it's like pristine condition, almost. You know? Yes. It's Delrin. Very nice knife, though. Again, this knife was made in 1976. See the 4 dots? In 1970, it had 10 dots, and then for every year, they take a dot away. And dot system started in 1970. Now, this one here is one of my babies here now. See, this one's bone here. You can tell a big difference in this handle and that handle. See there? It just looks like plastic, but that is bone. And this one here, guys, is made from 1940 all the way up to 1964. And it's got that gray tint. You see that gray tint in that blade there? And believe me, it is razor sharp. And these doggone springs. Oh, see there? Look at that. See that? Wow. But anyway, I just cut that knuckle too. I told you. The thing is razor sharp. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, guys, this thing, like I said, is razor sharp, and these springs are super strong. Let me get a Band-Aid. I just cut this knuckle that way a few weeks ago. Okay, guys, I'm all better. Got it bandaged up, but it was a good cut now. Again, this thing is razor sharp. I just proved it. And it's got strong springs. Some of the strongest springs I've ever seen on a knife. And that's a dangerous combination. Razor sharp and strong springs. But If you see that gray tint, that means it's good carbon steel and it will get sharp as a razor. But these are bone handles, and I just love that bone right there. Again, this one was made 1940 to 1964. And this is the Queen Barlow that I done. I redid the blade on that. It had a broken tip. This is another great Barlow knife, bone handles, with a pin blade. But I'm going to show you, I think this was from 32 to 55. Let's look it up real quick. Okay, all it has is a Q with the crown. The Q with the crown right here, 1932 to 1955. Hoorah. So, that's a very old knife too. Good carbon steel in it, sharp. And guys, this is the one that I found from Peaches to Beaches for $5. And I'm gonna show y'all. It is a case tested XX with a sheepfoot blade, bone handle, mint condition. Back in 2008, it would have the price of these would have been $475. That was 16 years ago. And then you can tell this knife is half stop, and it's got great snap, and it still retains the sheepfoot blade. Again, guys, I wouldn't take $1,000 for it. I really wouldn't. I'm not saying it's worth $1,000. I'm not even saying it's worth $400. But what I'm saying is, with the story, and I only paid $5 for it. It's got saw cut bone in this kind of condition. I guarantee you, it'd probably bring $400. Between $300 and $400 is what I'm saying it would bring, because these are the most rarest and most highly collectible Barlow that case ever made. I mean, it's just in great condition. It really is. But anyway, I wouldn't take $1,000 for it, but that's just me. Love that knife. Again, this is the one that it's a Schrade 206. Good knife. This is a Craftsman Barlow right here, made by Old Timer. I guarantee you, Old Timer made this one for him. Old Timer made this one here too. You can tell they're Old Timer made this one for Ulster, and Old Timer made this one for Craftsman. And you can tell they're a lot alike. Ain't that cool? And this one here is German made type Barlow knife. Very cool, ain't it? German made. Now see, these are the cheap Barlows here. I call them cheap because they have crimped handles on there, and you can just uncrimp them pins. And this is what it would look like. This is a Barlow knife without the handles on there. Ain't that cool? But see, this one here is a Imperial Ireland, same as this. This is what this knife looks like without the handles on there. You can just pop them off and they'll come right off. And this one here is missing that handle, see? This is a Colonial. These are just cheap Barlows, guys, is all they are. This one here now is a, I forgot what it was. It's Providence Cutlery Company, Providence, Rhode Island. That's another one of them cheap Barlows. I don't like these. I'll pick them up though because they're USA made, but I'd much rather have a real one. These here to me are fake, simply because the handles would just pop right off. But these are so well made. The bolsters and the handles are separate. They're by themselves, and they're actually, these handles are pinned on, where these pins are fake. So I'd much rather have these. But the first Barlow was made in the 1600s. around the Sheffield, England area. The man's name was Barlow. I think it was around 1670. The Barlow was first made by the Russell Cutlery Company back in 1870, and they grew very popular, and they become known as a working man's knife, and that's what I consider them today, because they're just they're perfect little EDC knives. And when they first come out, they only had one blade, and then 2 blades was added later on. But like the Big Daddy Barlow, I really don't have any of those, believe it or not. I'm really not a big fan of the Big Daddy Barlows. I like the regular ones, the regular size, because these are just perfect to carry. And I just love the older ones, because King Cutter makes some nice ones too. If you ever come across a King Cutter one, that's what they look like. They are fabulous. They have nice bone. The bolsters are really nice, but y'all look for them. King Cutter Barlows are very well made. Anyway, guys, that's it on the Barlows. I just want to share all these real quick and show you how sharp my case Barlow was. I swear I cut that knuckle almost the same spot about a month ago. About probably 5 weeks now, when we was working on that slide. Almost in the same spot. And it was tender already, and that thing just popped it right open. Man, this is going to take a little while here. But what I did, guys, I was going to tell you, this tape here, I use it when I carve. And that tape right there will hold a bandage real good and tight. It helps stop the bleeding. But what I did, I went in there and cleaned it, semi-stopped the bleeding, put honey on it, and I wrapped it up with a Band-Aid, and then I wrapped this tight around it. Honey, believe it or not, it's the best antibiotic that you can put on a cut. So it seals it, don't let no infection in, and it's really an antibiotic, and it also helps the healing of the cut. So honey is the honey I use come from my bees. And speaking of bees, I'm fixing to show y'all my beehives at the end of this video, so y'all stick around. It's gonna be real cool. I inspect the hive. I haven't inspected in a while, but I'm gonna show you what a healthy hive is supposed to look like. But now, guys, we're fixing to open this box that come all the way from California. All right, hello Kevin. I've included 2 unused knives. The blades are dull. Sporting goods stores intentionally dull their knives and hatchets that kept customers and their kids' fingers from being cut, as they would test the sharpness. Your choice, WhatsApp or your giveaway. Thanks for your videos. I look forward to your advice. John Gilbertson. John sent these knives all the way from Roanoke Park, California. It's actually the first one we've received from California. Wow, look at the Remingtons. These are cool now. Very cool. Look at that, y'all. Ain't this awesome? Look at this. Made in USA. This is awesome, John. Thank you, buddy. These will be going into the auction. Look at that serrated edge. Look at that. It's not bad, though. I'm not going to sharpen them up at all. They're brand new. They are a little dull. But these are made in the USA. I'm thinking these were made... I have to do some research on these. But these are awesome, man. Schrade, I think, made them for them. I really do. I really think Schrade made these back in the 90s or maybe 80s. Can't remember. But these are excellent knives, y'all. And I love this camping knife here. Wow, check that out. Look at that saw. Wow. Ain't that awesome? Very cool, John. Very cool, man. Look at that, y'all. Very, very cool. Brand new. Made in the USA. Remingtons. Isn't this awesome? Yes, sir. These will be going into the auction of Whatnot. Brand new, still in the box. This one still has the paperwork. Isn't that cool? Look at that, you got them all right there. Utility, R4, R3. Check that out. That is so cool. John, thank you for all this, man. This is so awesome. John, this is so awesome, buddy. Thank you so much. See, this is the Stockman here. See right there? Very cool. I'll have some more research done on these by the time the auction comes around. But this is the R4 utility. This is so awesome, John. Thank you, buddy. Great knives to add to the auction. Thank you so much. John sent those 2 Remington knives all the way from Rohnert Park, California. Right in there. 2,552 miles away from Ellaville, Georgia. John, I appreciate the knives, buddy. I appreciate your support for the channel. God bless, buddy. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. I had fun. I just want to go over some Barlow knives and even cut my finger in the process. Just one of them things. But anyway, guys, as I promised, I'm going to be showing y'all some of my bees here real quick. Okay, guys, what I'm about to do, I'm fixing to go into my bees. I'm going to see if we need to add a medium box. And that's what you call another honey super. It's already got one on there. I'm just going to inspect them and see what's going on. They've been busy the last several weeks, so I'm going to look inside and see what's going on. Oh, yeah. Wow. These girls look good. Don't you, girls? Hmm? That's honey right there. Hoorah. Okay, a lot going on this thing here, y'all. See all that right there is brood, beautiful brood. See over here in this corner, that's honey over there. And then you see these raised cells here, that's drone. See, there's a beautiful little drone baby bee right there. It looks like a C. I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's right in that. It ain't capped yet. You see it right there? But then there's queen cells here that's not been capped. Careful, they've been busy now. The queen in this hive is just so good. You gotta act like you're fooling with a bomb. With any little slight drop of a frame, they will go ape crazy. That's full of honey right there. See, they're capping it. Ain't that cool? See all the liquid in them cells? Pretty cool, ain't it? There's another shot of nectar right here. See all the liquid in there? The liquid in here, that is nectar. They're turning into honey. Then all that gray stuff down here is what is pollen that's making into bee bread. This is a very good looking hive, y'all. Good looking hive. Holy, that's a drone. Let me show y'all what a drone looks like. See that big old bee right there? That right there is a drone. That's a male bee. See him right there in the center? He's huge, and looks like a bumblebee almost. You see the large eyes? That's to help him find a queen. All he does is eat and mate the queen and eat. Now in the summertime or the wintertime comes, they throw them out. They'll starve to death because they can't feed themselves, and then they can all they do is all their job is to eat right now and mate a queen. They don't mate this queen here. They mate other hive queens. See here, this is what capped honey looks like. See that right up in there? Right here. That looks like capped. That's capped honey right here. See it right there? Ain't that cool? Very cool. On that side too. See all the honey in there? Which I'm glad I inspected it. See right there, that's that sticky stuff that keeps the hive sealed up. That's propolis. That stuff is good for you. You can make a lot of good stuff out of that there. The bees make that from tree sap. All right, that concludes the inspection. What about that, guys? I love bees now. Almost as much as I love knives. I really do. That was fun. I ain't been in there in probably a month, you know. But they look good. They're busy. I'm gonna go into them again next week just to see where we're at. And they made it easy today. They wasn't aggressive at all. That hive was, today was a good day. It really was. But I smoked them good. Everything worked out great for me to go in their hive. Well, guys, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in today. I want to say God bless y'all. Until we meet again, guys, y'all be like a good night. Stay sharp.